long, but at the same time, I mean, with this, I just don't understand the last pick silencer here. The global silence is great, but it just seems like he's going to be very susceptible in these team fights, especially to that Bloodseeker who's just going to run up on him with the Rupture and just take him out. So it does scare me a bit here for Boom ID. Nevertheless, we'll see how it all pans out as we are going to go into game number 2 of this best of 3. Of course, straight after this, John, I believe it's going to be, well, I know we're casting Team IO, and they are going to be up against Reality Rift, so that should be another pretty interesting matchup straight after this series. Of course, losers of both series will go down to the lower bracket. They won't be automatically kicked out of the qualifier, so there will still be a chance for them to get to those grand finals of this closed qualifier and try to make their way to the minor. Nevertheless, we'll cast this for now. So we'll have to keep a very close eye on Dreamer Cell, see how fast he can get that farm up on the Troll. It is going to be very, very important for him to get that farm up, though TNC kind of indicating they may try lane this.
I think they just really want these runes so far. I think a tri-lane goes against what TNC actually wants. They need EXP on all of their heroes to really get their timing right. So they're just trying to secure these outposts as they did last time around. Do trade earlier on for it. They do catch out the Tiny.
Armel gonna follow up with the silence. Hyde can't get out of it in time. He'll cop the damage. Hyde gonna be forced to use a bit of regen already. Gabby gonna take his outpost back, though FBZ gonna try and harass him a bit. Gabby gonna be okay. Not really much threat of him dying here. TNC gonna secure both bot bounties, and Boom ID will get both top bounties, so an even trade between the two. And it does look like Tims is going to make his way back up to the top lane. So you are correct, John. They are going to run those dual lanes. They definitely prioritize that XP over anything else. I suppose that is the correct decision here from TNC.
Yeah, there is something going on here, though. Armel is playing mid Bloodseeker up against that Silencer from Kato. So, I mean, it's not bad per se, but I do believe that Silencer is going to be enjoying that added advantage early on. As the game picks up, Armel can kind of keep pace, as long as he can get his last hits down.
FBZ already loses quite a lot of HP up at that top lane. Tim's being very frustrating with that Scatter Blast. Of course, we do see Hyde immediately pulling the creep wave back towards zone tier 1. In fact, he may go for a double, though no. Just a single pull for now. Tim's going to be there to disrupt this. In fact, he's going to try and get the neutrals going towards that creep wave. And yeah, he grabs it. Perfectly played by Tims. He will not allow the pull away. And with that, I mean, you can always bring the Troll in to just, or rather the Timber or the OD to come in and just farm up that creep wave. At the very least, it is going to force the push in from the creep wave, so they will not have creep equilibrium on the side of Boom ID up at this top lane.
Yeah, that's going to be a pretty nice win here for TNC as long as they manage to sap as much EXP as possible. Once you get early levels into Snapfire, it's just really hard to play against. Of course, Boom will not let that go without a fight.
March going to find himself Kescute's Courier. Of course, March did go for the early Brown Boots build, so he can run these Couriers down very easily once he's spotted them out. Abaddon is just a very, very fast hero to begin with anyway. Looks like he'll even start stacking up some Ancient Camps for his team. So, top lane, Tim's falling very low to FBZ. Swashbuckle is available, and well, Gabby, he'll commit the Astral, though Tims may still be dead here. Cookie is available, and it will be dodged, FBZ. Nice Swashbuckle out. Won't quite get the kill on Tims, but won't die himself, which is much more important to the side of Boom ID.
Yeah, and again, it's just aggressive posturing from both sides here at the top lane, but so far the farm has been trading fairly evenly. Overall, like, Gabby is pretty much matched up with Dreamocell down bot. So both teams are still somewhat finding what they want, despite how back and forth it's been going.
Gonna go into KP now. Imba gonna be perfectly fine. He does have the 6 reactive armor stacks. No real threat of dying for him. Although mid lane, excuse me for missing that, Armel, double damage on the Bloodseeker does find the kill. Of course, he did have level 1 Thirst at the time, which makes it a lot easier. Now top lane, Hyde will go down to Gabby on the OD.
Yeah, these early pickoffs are going to be setting the pace for TNC at the very least. That's something you have to watch out for. Your HP levels on the side lanes make this mid lane much harder to play with for Mikado. Of course, now that he gets a bit of a reset, does have more mana to play with, can twack Armel a few more times. And it does hurt, copping that orb walking back to that tier 1.
Well, Mikado, though,
is just going to slow him down.
Tim's with the cookie, and there's the Scatter Blast is going to be enough. One more, Armel, he'll barely find it just in the nick of time.
Hyde.
And now Hyde, they don't have Rupture, but they may not need it. In fact, never mind Armel, he doesn't care. He'll go back to farming. He already found the main...
his spells.
KP could be the target of a gank attempt now. They will purge him up, though he does still have stacks going, but Rolling Thunder is there, and it's a lot of magic damage from Boom ID. The KP, he was trying to force in that tier 2 tower. He does actually deal quite a bit of damage towards it as well. And
Top lane TNC, sneaking behind Tim's.
yeah, but there's Hyde going after Gabby. And Gabby tossed back into that tier 1 tower. FBZ going to be there, but Tim's with the cookie once again a save. And Gabby should just be able to run out, though. No swashbuckle forward. They should be able to find Gabby on this OD, but he has Astral in a second, and he will not commit it. He hesitates, he cancels the animation, and now Armel comes in with the Rupture. They'll go after Kenscute. They will be able to trade, but you don't want to trade.
Major threat to this troll. So you're buying some space for their pause one. Found the opposing pause one as well, and Armel.
Tim's again gonna save the days. KP will run in now. They'll go after Makoto. The toss forward onto Armel. Makoto, he did not want to be tossed like that, I don't think. He does go down to the silence. Armel gets a dominating spree. Now FBZ gonna get chased down Tim's. He doesn't have mana, and they'll leave it at that available. There's going to be 4 heroes from the side of Boom ID up here to push out that tier 1, though nobody spots out Tim's yet. The whirling axes hit him, and he still hasn't been spotted out. They don't give vision. KP, there's a Scatter Blast, and they're like, wait, where did that come from? Dreamer, so he goes straight after Tim's. Rolling Thunder is there as well. Looks like this Snapfire is going to die, and now the Global Silence. March, he does have his own ultimate, so he does survive, though Hyde will toss him back, and it looks like he is going to be a sitting duck as he does go down to Dreamer Cell. I can understand what Tim's was trying to do there, John. He was setting up for the cookie stun, but it looks like it does not pay off. In fact, Armel now mid lane tries to go after the silencer. He doesn't find the kill, and he may die to FBZ here as the shield crash and the Purifying Flames coming in with the swashbuckle. Armel's so close to dying, though not close enough. He actually jukes out the avalanche. He gets out of there, though. No toss. Purifying Flames, it will be there, but now Tim's trying to get some kind of punishment out. It looks like he'll be the one that gets punished as FBZ is not done. He has another shield crash. March will save this Snapfire. FBZ, he'll take an Arcane Rune, he'll say thank you very much, and he'll go home. I think you mean permanent intelligence, sir. Yeah, I think you accidentally said permanent agi. Rupture is there from FBZ, and FBZ should be dead here. Although no, false promise, Keskut, he's going to try and protect this Pango TP out. They don't have a stun! Oh, what a play coming out from the Oracle.
That's the one
forward. No wards keeping an eye out on Armel, but they do spot him out, and now the Avalanche comes in with the toss. A lot of damage is there onto Armel with the Rolling Thunder. It does all connect, but can they save him? March is there with the Aphotic Shield. It will save the day for now as chains forward from KP. They rupture up FBZ, but again, there's no stuns, so you can just TP out. And Hyde even gives them the sorry. Thank you for that, Hyde. Very professional. In the Timber, though. Bot lane. A big misplay coming out from TNC, it seems, as Armel and March are out of position, and it looks like they will lose Armel, and March is not going to be too safe either. And you were talking about that permanent intelligence, John. It is starting to stack up now for Makoto.
Yeah, they are pretty close by still.
KP is very out of position right now. Avalanche is going to be there from Hyde. He still has the toss. He wants to toss him back towards his own team. FBZ now as well coming in. Rolling Thunder KP. He's losing a lot of HP here. He's going to try and juke his way out, though. Hyde is following. Avalanche is now available to throw out. KP, how far can you push them? Another chains. He's going to go for the TP. Makoto, do you have a stun? You don't, but it doesn't matter. Hyde setting up and find anybody, sir. Will not try for it. It's going to get to farming.
FBZ.
Although FBZ, Rolling Thunder is out now. Avalanche and toss is there, and it looks like they should be able to find Tims, though no, apparently not. He just walks out of there. March, he'll heal him up as well, and Hyde is dead.
Oh my.
Just way too much hesitation, it seems.
Yeah, you've got to respect the durability that TNC does have, especially when March is around to give that heal, give that shield.
Bot lane, Tim's TP straight down, they find Dreamer Cell. He has Battle Trance available though. It's not going to be the easiest kill, but then again, Gabby has Sanities available if he wants to drop it. He doesn't yet. There's the Global Silence coming out. Kezcute falls very low, but Makoto's by himself. He's trying to man-fight this, but he's in the middle of all of them. And now they go after the Oracle. KP straight on the front lines, and Kezcute is dead. I think someone has to remind Makoto he's a ranged silencer, John.
Far forward.
Especially considering he went the greedy build, although nice toss back on the Snapfire. Tims should definitely be dead here, and he is. The Hyde again, setting up a kill, and they'll smoke immediately now, straight towards their own side. Jungle KP be a nice target, but they missed the initial swashbuckle. The Hyde has the blink though, he can get another toss off. Who does he want? He wants KP but misses the avalanche. He'll go for March instead. March will pop the borrowed time, but he understands he's just gone. He'll just waste as much time as possible. And Hyde, again, setting up a second kill within the last 30 seconds. I'm almost surprised Boom ID hasn't tipped the Pango again. It's Hyde, gonna keep moving forward. KP, gonna try and defend this, but he's gonna be surrounded though. Rupture is gonna be there on Hyde this time around. The Tiny can't really do much, though he can avalanche toss. Gabby now gonna join in, and KP is still very, very healthy. They'll move forward up against Dreamer Cell, who still has his ultimate available. So you've always gotta be careful of the sanities drop from Gabby. And it looks like they are gonna find FBZ. They find any more, it looks like they will find Kezcute to boot. Astral will be there, and he is a sitting duck. With that, a 10 to 12, they're looking for even doing it freely. I mean, you've got the Pango and the Tiny there, but they can't really defend this as well as they'd like to. Silence is going to be there on FBZ, and now Gabby jumps in. Hyde though, with the Avalanche. Snapfire ultimate being committed, and well, it looks like this Pango is in big, big trouble. Kezcute, he's copying a lot of damage too. They'll survive. Barely. Passed by March, who's invis on the Abaddon right now. They'll drop the Sentry, but that's not the target they want to start on. The Aegis is taken now by Gabby. There's the cookie straight onto the Oracle. Another great play from Tims. There's the scatter shot, slow him down, and he is dead on the Oracle. As well as that, KP just moves forward, looking for more.
Completely shuts the map out from Boom ID, so you're not going to have too much space to farm up now. Dreamer Cell's trying to maximize this last moment of freedom he has.
They got another Astral off John, and they have found the Pango. Scatterblast is there, they won't follow up. They have the Sanity's Eclipse, but I haven't seen them drop it at all yet.
No. Yeah,
it
hasn't been dropped yet.
I'm shocked by that, because there's been plenty of kill opportunities that he could have just easily taken. But it seems like he doesn't need it.
Their own jungle, even.
Hyde.
Although they're forcing it down.
Duels up from KP, and now the Silence coming in, though. Hyde does toss KP back, but he's a tanky Timbersaw. He doesn't really mind this. Is Armel now going to move forward? They just heal him up. KP, he's back up to full HP, and it's like nothing ever happened. There was no ward scouting that out, though. KP, his smoke is immediately broken. FBZ knows what's going on. He'll shield crash onto the Arteezy home. But unfortunately for him, Gabby does find him with the Astral, and that is a very, very dead Pangolier. In fact, there's more. Dreamer Cell gets ruptured up. There's a Snapfire ulti. If you can't run, you're going to have to sit in the fire. In fact, he pops the Battle Trance and he gets the Aegis on the OD, but he's going to get him a second time. He runs through the Rupture and it will eventually expire as KP. Going to move forward. Chakram is there to slow him down with the Silence from Armel. They'll cease to chase TNC. They've lost enough. I mean, it's not such a bad item. Although top lane, Dreamer Cell pops the Battle Trance again. No, it's not even the Battle Trance, or is it? No, it was on cooldown. He's just man-fighting with the False Promise, and Dreamer Cell still man-fighting KP. He's going to try and TP out with the BKB now. Tims could not get a cookie off in time. Armel, though, he finds Kezcute on the Oracle. And with that, Tier 3 tower. There's 2 heroes down. Why the hell not? They don't have buybacks.
Yeah, This is probably a set of racks as well. I don't see this stopping unless the Global Silence comes back on, and that's going to be half a minute.
Well, Gabby, he finds the silencer, Avalanche committed but does not connect, and with that, Makoto, he does force stuff away and uses the Shadow Amulet, but they're going to lose Hyde. Dreamer's Cell now, he's going to try and man fight up against his Timber though. KP, he'll get out of there thanks to the fire that's falling out of the sky, and Gabby, what about the sanities? It's going to cost him perhaps, in fact no, they'll protect. There's the silence once again coming out from the Bloodseeker. FBZ, Astral, straight off the bat, Dreamer Soul. He's going to move his way in. Once again, he has the Oracle behind him. He wants to take a team fight and at least punish the side of TNC. He pops the Battle Transfer. There's the Global Silence, but it means nothing. They'll go after KP instead on the Timber. He's still a tanky target. There's the Cookie coming out March. Can he save KP? He cannot. They will find a massive kill. The Armel, they'll chase him down next, but he BKBs. He TPs out. Can they get a root off? They cannot.
They can't allow it to shove too far in, otherwise their tier 4s are going to be scratched.
Hyde, gonna go for the TP, but Gabby's there with the Astral. No TP for you, sir. Hyde will accept his death. Armel's got a basher up anyway now, so the odds are they won't be able to TP like that any longer. Another Astral, they found the Oracle. Kescute, yeah, he has to commit the false promise to survive this. He will just back out. By the way, 28.5 minutes in, John. We're still yet to see that Sanities as, well, there's an Astral coming out. We see it now. Rolling Thunder, Gabby just going to walk away. He's not too scared by this. Here comes Armel looking for the backlines, and well, there's a Snapfire Ultimate Kescute. He is dead immediately. Dreamer's Soul going to continue trying to fight, but they don't have False Promise available, even if they do buy back on that Oracle. Dreamer's Soul now pops the Battle Trance with the BKB. Armel getting stunned up with that Basher. They'll get one massive kill. Can they find more though? KP, he gets bashed up and rooted. Dreamer's Soul, he really wants this, and they'll get the root immediately. I thought that was going to be a bad team. Yeah, got to be careful. Tims.
Myself. Oh, he chopped the tree.
FBZ gonna find him. Tims is actually relatively tanky, considering.
Gabby?
Yeah, Gabby's dead.
Gabby, what?
How did that happen, John? Never mind, in fact, Hyde's gone for more. He found March on the Abaddon, and now March... borrowed time's nice, but it's not going to help you survive this, I don't think, as, yeah, FBZ's there. Avalanche toss. Not even toss, just an avalanche. How did Gabby die, John?
Against the Silencer as the OD. That's the one thing you need early.
Now they're going for tier 3s, that mid lane. Going to be pushed in. Armel going to be there to defend with KP. They do have buybacks available on the OD and the Abaddon, so I don't think they'll go any further here for the side of Boom. Does toss before he uses it. Still, the chain's in from KP. They really want to find something out of nothing. And well, there's the Yules. They'll find the Tiny at the very least. Hyde understands he's just dead here, and he'll accept it. I dare say, Boom probably doesn't mind that too much.
No, definitely not.
Perhaps a kill attempt here. Dreamer's Soul going to move forward onto KP. Does get the immediate root, and now the Rolling Thunder. They'll rupture up one. It's going to be Makoto, it looks like, but he just wants to stand and fight. He doesn't mind, and yeah, they'll get Armel straight off the bat, and now KP, he's gone. Dreamer's Soul just manning up against everyone. He does not give a crap.
If they choose to force the issue, and they are, they're pushing down that mid lane once more, they might find Tims.
Yeah, they found him. Avalanche toss and the Abyssal was there, though. He does force stuff and does have a cookie. He needs to get to that high ground, and he barely makes it out. Very well played by Tims once again. Bot lane, FBZ, playing around with Odin. Oh, gives him the tip, links TPs, and... maybe even just jump the backlines though. FBZ, he's going to find Tims on the snap. They have a sight device on Makoto, which means Tims is 100% dead. That's going to be a bit more intelligence going to the Silencer. Meanwhile, bot lane, Dreamer Cell, once again, just rushing towards the base of the Dire. He's just going to go for a tier 3. Though Gabby will be there with the Astral.
He still has the Aegis up, he still has his Cheese up, he still has his Trance up. And if his Oracle's in the area, he has his False Promise. How do you kill the troll
well,
at this point in the game? Avalanche
toss, Hyde is going to be there to set up. Dreamer Soul, he's just going for the tier 3. He does not care about anything else. He pops Satanic and farms the creep wave a bit. Full HP once again. With that Satanic on cooldown, do you keep going? I mean, the Aegis is still there, like you said, so why the hell not? Another silence. He does just Abyssal jump in on the OD, and well, with the Battle Trance BKB, it's going to be a lot of damage on Gabby. He gets stunned up. He's trying to run away. March will take the damage for his teammate. Borrow Time will pop, and Dreamer's Cell now probably doesn't want to go too much longer. There's those Mortimer's Kisses coming out again, though it's cancelled off immediately, though no, it is not. It was still going, but Hyde does eventually cancel it off. Dreamer's Cell, though, he found March on the Abaddon. Looks like Makoto did end up going down to Armel on the Bloodseeker, so a massive pickup from TNC, and they may just find another in the form of Hyde, and it looks like they will. In fact, now they want to keep trying to team fight the Dreamer's Cell. He's not too afraid right now. He did lose his Aegis though, and he wants to fight with the cheese. He jumps in straight onto the OD. He wants that OD gone, and Gabby, he will Astral just in the nick of time. FBZ just rolling around trying to find that stun. They will find the OD kill. No buyback available on Gabby. Now, can they find KP? It looks like they just may be able to as they force-staff him more forward, and they will find the kill. Now Tim's, he gets tossed in as well by Hyde once again, and it'll actually be Kezcute who finds the triple on. He knows this. He's going to go for a bit more. How do you stop him?
Without that OD, you don't really stop it. You just try to mitigate your losses right now. TNC, they're playing it safe. They're trying to slow this down just a bit more.
Yule's Heaven's Halberd, just buying time. OD's up. Dreamer's Cell can't finish off the racks, and now they want to punish Armel. Moving forward with a double damage rune.
Almost, their execution's much cleaner though, and they find Armel here.
Armel. Abyssal Blade will be there, and Astral comes out, but they have a Scythe of Vice. The OD could be in trouble. Hyde, he's going for more. He tosses him back again. And with that, this Bloodseeker, he's still surviving somehow, but the Dreamer's Cell will not leave him be. He does go down, though. He does have buyback this time around. KP runs the hell out of there, but Hyde once again with the toss. Tiny Airlines, just eat your heart out. FBZ moving forward straight onto that Snapfire, and with that Scythe device, there's not much he can do. Tims, he has a cookie, but what does a cookie do when you're surrounded by 3 heroes? It does nothing. In fact, they found the OD once again. But the Troll doesn't care for the OD. He wants that Bloodseeker. Armel gets stunned up. That's a dieback on the BS, and that is GG. TNC will lose game number 2, and that'll mean a 1-1 for either side of these teams, as we'll be forced to a game number 3.
I'm looking forward to watch that one. Boom ID, they fixed the issues I had from game 1, Mike. They closed out the game. They understood they had the advantage. They didn't play around. They went for the objectives. They went for the aggressive play in a clean manner. And they just forced TNC out. TNC, they were forced